Hi, I'm Mr. Morley, and I teach science here at Oak Ridge, and I'm going to be reading for you today from Every Hidden Thing, Kenneth Opel's book, a real romantic page-turner according to the Toronto Star. From chapter 1, which is called The Elasmosaurus. I wouldn't say my father was a violent man, but he wasn't afraid to talk with his fists, and I was glad of it, because if he hadn't belted Professor Carleton that night in the Academy of Natural Sciences, I wouldn't have had the chance to see Rachel's eyes up close. When I first saw her in the lobby, I didn't even know her name. She was just an ordinary-looking girl, dowdily dressed with all the flair of a cabbage moth. Her nose and jaw were too big to make her face delicate. Fair hair, quite fine, reddish-tinged, parted severely in the middle, and pulled back from her face. She stood out because there were only 2 girls in the entire lobby, and the other one was Ann Atkinson. I'd glimpsed Ann several times before. She was the oldest young person I'd ever seen, bowed and strangled in bonnet and lace, rickety as the aging uncle she studied during monthly meetings. And then there was Rachel. I wondered who she'd come with. She left the crowded lobby where people were talking before the lecture and wandered into one of the galleries. Behind the giant Irish elk and prehistoric turtle was Hadrosaurus volkii. It was still an impressive brute, no matter how many times I'd seen it. Just 16 years ago, Joseph Leidy had dug it up, the first dinosaur skeleton unearthed from American soil. Mounted on its rear legs, it stood 14 feet tall, 26 feet long, head to tail, forelimbs gripping a fake tree added for support. You could go and stand right underneath the rib cage. She was staring at it intently, a vertical line between her eyebrows.